machine. I wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Dancing on the wind, up and down again, running from the wind, la 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 la. From a flowery bed to the clouds ascend, tumble down again, la 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 la. Where we each descend, do we rise again to our heart's content, la 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 la. Fly away, my friend, for a day and then we'll begin again, la 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 la. Till dawn turn the skies, wanted quiet, wanton silence, from home to lie, wondering when will be. Autumn's whisper soaring high, la 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 lullaby. Baby's breath and butterflies singing our sweet lullaby. Summer child with heavy eyes, la 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 lullaby. Calming, lonely angel night, singing our sweet lullaby. Dancing on the wind, up and down again, running from the wind, la 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 la. From a flowery bed to the clouds ascend, tumble down again, la 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 la. Yet with each descent, do we rise again to our heart's content, la 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 la. Fly away, my friend, for a day and then we'll begin again, la 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 la. Till dawn turn the skies, wanted quiet, wanton silence, from home to lie, wondering when will be.
What's up, guys? This is I.P.S.I. I'm deciding whether or not which I should be. I'm gonna go. Just gonna go. Ooh. I shaved my beard. I'm done with it. Have you ever like felt like one problem with having the beard and the goatee was that it was very like it got in the way of any mask that I had. Like it like when I put on mask, let me show you. Where is it? Give me a second. I'm gonna switch my music. Where is it? I have. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it went. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, when I had put this on before, I'll put this on. Like, I'm not sure if you can hear me quite well, but when I put this on, it like the beard would go like right over here, like it would like just go under. So, ugh. How do I look with this on? Like, I always thought it kind of looks weird on me, you know? I think it looks both good and bad on me. I'm not sure how though. But it does kind of. But the one thing about it is it reminds me of this picture. Give me a second. But not the best looking, but hey, I think it looks good. Oop, right. Not sure if I'm going to stay with it on like this. Not sure, but I might as well. Alright, if you haven't already and you wish to show some support, I have no idea how this sounds, to be honest, because I've been trying to ask how bad it muffles my voice. I think there is a clear like muffling, but I'm not sure. That's up to you guys to see. I'm taking this off. Yeah, I'm taking that off. Oof. Yeah, it does muffle my voice by a lot. Most likely I'm not going to be doing anything for Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I'm not going to be streaming. I'll be continuing the what's it called, the Town RP stuff on the following Thursday, after this Thursday. Because the reasoning is I have a thing that I've been planning to do with my family, and I really do not want to miss it. Because last time I skipped out. Okay, so I'm going Dave & Buster's for anime night, and I had to skip out on Dave & Buster's before because of because I was doing actually I think it was because I was doing Town. No, it wasn't Town. It was the what's it called? The heart ball stuff I did. This, yeah. Interesting. I was doing the heart ball stuff. Let's see. Well, I was actually, we could, I'm trying to think of what we could do. Because there's a lot of things that I should probably start working on. One being this, and then another being I could continue the main story, which is kind of boring to be honest, or I can work on getting that armor. I've been meaning to do that to get the armor for a real long time, but like I've just been lazy. Oh, that's lovely. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel like showing my face today because it takes up a lot of screen. So I'm gonna switch over to my PNG tuber. Oh. Alright. Oh, I thought about doing something. Let's see. Not sure if this is how that's gonna work. All right. Let's talk to Manfilia. Guardian of Eorzea. Oh, I remember this. I kind of remember the storyline. Now, the matter of Ramoon has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you. Read? Ow. What is this? It's a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzea Alliance, acknowledging the Sign's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King, Mughal, Mog the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramoon. Needless to say, there is only one among our number who have faced them all. And these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole. I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In our course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer the call to arms. You are a true hero, Ren, and Eorzea is much safer for your presence. Thank you. I know. Pray do not misunderstand me. I say safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may rely upon to stoke chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes, unless we learn to live in harmony. The primals too will return into plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow when there's no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem as an impossible peace, I owe in a part to your dangerous and based on our behalf. The people you have won over to our cause in doing so, and so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are but now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solus, who wish not of conflicts, of the Alamegans and Domans who stand with us. Wait, We've resolved that conflict, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their great skills for all the good of all. Of course, when I speak of our greatest ally, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is heartwarming, assented. Giving our investment wealthy of allies, I trust will not inconvenience you unduly if I absence myself for a time. Yo. Alpha now. I take the troubles of Udal no longer require your attention. There are some yet to of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely displaced. 'Tis are to report such that I stand before you now. That and speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. We discussed new organization. I've messaged you for you call the refugee girl. The one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. Oh, thank fucking God. She wished me to pass on her thing. Oh God. Like I was so sure they're dead. Why? Why Alphino? I'm to understand that you made effort to remember the poor girl's name. You looked forward to. I look forward to reading all about her in your reports. I do hope you left nothing out. Ren, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now. I believe I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for a moment and take an opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town. Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently acquired as your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Dude, I want fucking sandwich right now. Holy crap. I'm debating on whether or not I should switch over to Two-Face. I think today's episode I will have the PNG tuber, and then Friday I will go face. I think I plan to switch off every now and then, but like it's whatever. This is more of a test to see if having this up would be more what's the word? If people would more likely come to the stream if I put this up, you know? Alright. I need to figure out how to do that thing where you can. How the fuck do I do it? I forgot what they said. It was like, I can't remember. Yo, what do you need? Look, it's Mr. Yeah, Mr. Ren. He's back from his adventures. We heard that you were fighting primals, and that there were some of the strongest enemies that you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. No, you don't. Anyways, we all want to be heroes too. So we finally formed our very own Doma Adventures Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, Do you think you could train us someday, Mr. N? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals? What's all this commotion then? Who are these dweebs? Mr. Boulder, Mr. Compton. Did you know Mr. Ren is back? Yo. So it would seem. Welcome home, Mr. Ren. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe a proper introduction is yet to be made. I know I am known as Hard Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Colton. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken upon ourselves to instruct the Dolmen's younglings the art of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we're just asking Mr. Ren if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? Well, you've certainly been diligent in your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordor are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Ren? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Or if I didn't know any better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. That he is. I am a legend. I am the fucking best. I slayed primals, dude. Well, well, perhaps I am. But what matters is the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson. What do you say, Ren? Would you consent to a spar with me? Yeah, why not? I can't kick the human's ass in a while. Hooray! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. All right. Oh crap! I almost fucking dropped my soda. Do not try to disappoint them. Have faith, Content. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for a purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. So, some story times about the picks for the song. Some of these are themed for certain thing. Like this song in particular is supposed to match a theme, which is a wastelandic kind of post-apocalyptic vibe to it, and I really like it. I really like this song. Like, I think it's the fucking guitar in this. Like, it's so fucking nice. Dude, I'm a sucker for guitar. Like, ugh. It does remind me, if you've seen like what's it called? If you've seen what's the fucking name? My trying to remember the fucking name. Give me a second. I have. Chernobylite. If you see my Chernobylite, if the intros that start off with at the screen, title screen, usually has this like type of guitar on it, so it's fucking great. I love the fucking title screen music in that game. It's so fucking good. So it's good of you to agree to this, Ren. I trust you are ready to begin. Yep, let's do this. Well, let's keep the youngs waiting any longer. Heard? Are you certain you wish to fight him alone? That is Ren you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas the hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Ren to inspire my efforts, I would not have be half of the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the Chosen's sake, as well as your own. Should it appear that the contest is ended too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello? Have you not begun yet? Have you? You haven't begun yet. Is it Aphano? Oh! Ida. What? Ida? What are you... Who are all these people? When I heard that about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. I thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, there is still more to come. When I mentioned Ren's name, the reactions were quite enthusiastic. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why my own popularity seems to sickle shades in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is that stink. Oh god, my stink. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. So am I. You can win. You shall soon see. Be on your guard. All right. It can't be it. I'm gonna do the harder thing and like try to beat him first. I really just want to beat him first, because it's... Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Sorry. Dude, when I first saw... Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw this fight, I thought this was like a joke fight. Like a... No, not that's a weird thing to say. Not a joke fight, but I thought this was like... These were like fucking clowns. Like full-on clowns. But like, we're actually reading this. Oh shit, they're actually kind. They seem like kind people. You have bested me. I yield. That was incredible. He beat both of them at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Ren. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I were to attempt to attempt the same. Yeah, it's best if you don't do that. It's a terrible idea. Impressive as always, Rem. It is a pleasure to witness a spectacular of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength and that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Yoja, yes, seems the most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? It was the memorial service for the Battle of Katanu. I'm gonna lower the volume of this. Give me a second. I don't know. It just feels like it's too loud. Now it feels like it's too quiet. I need to bring it up. There's no winning. There's no winning. Alright, that seems good. At the time, I was attempting to understand the lands of Eurasia. I sought to grasp the reason for our grandfathers willing to sacrifice himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My intentions and impression were less than favorable. Dire problems abound, and yet the effort I saw expends towards their solution. What haphazards and half-hearted, I thought Eurasia is a foolish and childish people. Considering that the shambles of their home was in, I would have not been surprised if some have chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he posed to enforce. The Legis' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, and the nations too self-involved and unstable. But it was you who convinced me the salvation of Eurasia was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my single grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people. These wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer below after terrible blow, who only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe my grandfather's admiration for this inexchangeable courage grew to fester with feverish wish, a wish to aid Eurasia and its inhabitants in charting a course for its future, and wish that it has become a wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take the mantle of Guardian of Eurasia and champion these people to toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are a scale that cannot be solved by scions and by the scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed is to tackle the roots of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Asians. Is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limits of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then I pray let us continue to discuss back within the walls of the Rising Stones. The beginning of the Reddit. I'm not really in favor of stealing jokes from other people. As much as I would love to, I'm not going to do that. Oh wait, let's... I will have to explain that later. Alright, that seems good. It's interesting stuff. I think this episode we're gonna get through half an hour worth of story, and then I'm gonna switch over to try to actually the last hour. I think I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, because this might be a pain in the ass to do, to be honest. Hello, thank you for coming, Ren. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be the ones to step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for the future of united Eurasia. Recruiting the realm. Pray forgive me if I tend tread on old ground, but I would first speak with the grand plan. Since the advert of this seventh astral era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over the course that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eurasia together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such a institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against the threat of no single nation that could open and overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become a source of endless debate. The longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impotence towards unification draining away. Thus, I've been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but compatible with the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the scions. Tis my hope that the successful utilization of such force would lead momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being primarily a military outfit, I mean to assures fear of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Signs would work tirelessly to protect yours and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed, with refugees' revolt, there are limits, limitations to what we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be able of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing our formidable talents. The goals of this proposed organization and those of the Scions are unlimited, ultimately identical. A point considered by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this sure to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask you to accompany me on the journey, and attend the business of recruiting our inaugural members, while I am otherwise engaged in bureaucratic formalities. Alright, seems fair enough. Thank you. 'Tis assuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Lemensa. Let us rendezvous at the Barracks Hall. Alright. So while he's doing that political and discussing matters, I'll be recruiting. So what shitty benefits? Like let's give them like if you join us, we'll pay for your college and you can get healthcare. Not good healthcare, but healthcare like dental, maybe dental. Most likely dental. How would you not? I remember like seeing like what's it called? In Currytown RP, like beforehand, like during meetings, like the meetings beforehand, we talked about like unionization, and we talked about how we would like what the leader of the RP was like, okay, what would you unionize for? And like I was like dental, and then everyone was like dental. Dental is very important in like in any cause. Like if you're gonna unionize for anything, unionize for dental. You got like at the very least. To be very honest, I haven't been to the dentist in like over a year, which is very bad, but like we just haven't really like felt the need to go, you know? While the Admiral and I are finalizing permissionary boundaries and signing parchment, I would have you begin the recruiting process in earnest. And I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels. But I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of those opportunities. As potential members, 'tis no matter should they already begin to pledge to another institution, only that they're willing to lend their strength when situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with significant candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter, and we'll pair to the next leg of our journey. Okay, okay, it's very weird. Like, have you ever thought about like how weird like the campaigning efforts for like the military is in the US? Dude, they're trying to convince like teenagers to spend like the first year after high school into like to joining to join the military. And like for the most part, yeah, it's good-hearted. Like they oh, you're serving your country. Yeah, that's nice and all, but like holy fuck, have you ever seen like okay, for at my high school, they like every year they brought like one of their pitches were to they came in with a fucking truck with a video game on it. They were trying to get they were trying to appeal to gamers, dude. They were trying to appeal to gamers. Like what's the thing? They like I forgot what it was called. It was like I think it was called like AAA. I'm not sure. Give me a second while I look up the fucking thing. F. Okay, let's see. FPS. You get free to play. There's okay, give me a second while I look up like a bunch of fucking shit. That's not showing what I want. Oh, something smells good. Where is it? Up here more. Hello? An organization with freedom to operate within territorial impunity. I must say that your proposal intrigues me, but the Krakens, well, you know, there's a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. All right. Oh, I can't do fucking both. God damn it. Oh, that's a pain. All right, give me a second. Free to play FES. Military games. That's a YouTube video. Yes. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it starts with like an A. Terrier, nope. 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 AAA or something like that? Like I've been recently, I've been like looking up like like weird fucking games. Like there was a, like I remember back in the day I used to play this game called like Offensive Combat, which is a which was a browser game, which was a browser based game where well, it's effectively close, it's very similar to like if you ever played like Cranker or like a Call of Duty. It's very similar to that. I can't find the fucking game. I can't find the game for that I'm talking about. Like, if anyone knows like this fucking game, it's like I'm not sure if you guys had it, but like if you guys seen it before, but like it has it's the art style is very close, is very similar to Call of Duty, where it's very realistic. Like it's part of the I would say either fucking Call of Duty or like and Counter-Strike. It's very similar concept to that. It's like I can't remember. It's like called like AAA or something like that. Like or Arma. Like it's God. It's good. This is gonna bug me. FPS game. That's it's called American. There's no way it's that. Oh, it's fucking is. It's called okay. The game was called American Army Proving Grounds. That was the fucking game. Holy fuck. Okay, that was what it was. Is it okay? Is it still a fucking thing? Okay, American Army is a series of FPS shooters video games developed by and published by the U.S. Army, intended to inform and educate and recruit prospecting soldiers. Launched in 2002, the game was branded as a strategic communication device that allows Americans to virtually explore the army at their own pace and allows them to determine if becoming a soldier fits their interests and abilities. American Army represents a full-scale, large using technology of the government. So yeah, American Army, that was the fucking game. Like I remember trying to because I was during the time when if anyone remembers video game high school, during that time I really wanted to get into an FPS and join a clan and just shoot up place. That's on and do tournaments and shit like that. But like I couldn't find a game, and I tried, and one of the games I was exploring and trying to do was American Army, and I just couldn't fucking get into it. Like there's not like not in a way of like, oh, I can't, I was not interested in the game. I couldn't physically log into the game is what I remember. I couldn't log into the game, and like it was just too much of a pain in the ass to do. Master Afno, new organizations. Yes, I had heard the formation of this trial company from the offering. It is with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limensa must receive my full attention. That's two no's. Yeah. I smelled like, so I smell something frying. I'm not sure what it is, but like it just reminded me of like there's this girl, like I knew that like this was fucking really into chicken, you know, all the chicken, so much chicken, like great girl, but weird thing with chicken. I don't know why that person looked very familiar. Alright. Okay, this we. I know this area was a thing. Hello. Who the bloody hell do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some stalking knight in shining plate. If you're looking for self-righteous flop, knocking on that dandy cavalier's door. Looks beautiful this time of night. A procure to United Eurasian Grand Company. Well, I do admire the scope of your ambition. My responsibilities here at Nicole and Villains keeps me close to the forge. I have not the time to transmit here, there, yon realm, across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. All right. I was hoping over here would be a thing, but it's not. There's nothing here. I was hoping there's gonna be a ether shard here, but like there isn't, and I'm sad. I keep my nose keeps like smelling multiple. I smell chocolate and then I smell like something frying. And I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. Oh shit. Well, if it isn't Ren, I'd not forget adventurer brave enough. I'd not forget an adventurer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Rawl, don't you? Firmly of the company of heroes. 3 rituals at Bronze Lake? Aye. It's ain't often I drag me ass out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm glad I did. How fare ye these days? Oh. You're looking to put together a new crew. Top tier work, eh? Sounds like a right lark. It does. Alright, lad. Count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I haven't. I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Hey, we got one! Sucker! Alright. Oh, the calling guilds are right there. I'll do that later. I needed to like when I'm doing free stuff, like doing stuff on my free time, I should probably like go do that. Like go grab every of the ether shards while I can. All right. Let's continue. Where the fuck? Alright, it's over here. Airship. Alright. Alright, Alpha now. Your recruiting went well, I trust. I'm curious. How my proposal received by the rough and ready folks of Limsa? Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing! I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance us of such an elusive character. I, too, was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all documents requiring her approval. But I can only hope that my visit to the Elder Seatseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nukta's altar. Alright. It's a lot cheaper than fucking skipping. It's a lot cheaper than what's it called? Go like taking the ether. Wait. I forgot what that's called. Like, have you ever thought about that? I'm thinking about doing something later tonight. I really want to get into Splitgate. Something I've been wanting to do is get into Splitgate, but like I've been like so fucking busy with everything. I might also cut today's episode short, maybe in 2 hours instead of the 3. Cause I've been like very tired recently. Another thing I've been planning on doing is doing a week of just streaming this. week, every day, just streaming this. That's a plan that I'm thinking of doing. As boring as it might be, because like I'm gonna be honest, it does very it does seem like a pain. Boom, 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 boom. My audience with the LCS series due to commence it momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruiting here in Gordania. After you deem the potential of candidates as has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. Aight. There's only 4. Alright. Should be one over here. Did I already get this one? We did. Aight. Down here. Yo. Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Could it be that you don't remember me? Is I, Lyris, the man whose crimes you exposed? I was a whaler and regular patron at the Brockus. Oh yeah, I remember. Well, of course you do. At the beginning, I wondered if a gal had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have a particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. Let's say my past. Better, I suppose. And what of you, Venture? What business brings you to this part of Gordania? Recruiting. Well, what is your policy on former convicts? Matter stands. The wood whalers would have not more to do with me. This may be just a second chance I was looking for. Reverend Stoll, you said? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this. I promise you, I'm a changed man. I did not know that we meet that guy again. I completely forgot about him. We still need to get the botanist guild. Oh my god, I took the fucking long way. Part of me, I wants to abandon this series, but like, I've put so much effort into it, I don't really feel like getting rid of it, you know? 'Tis not a guild officer. 'Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours does sounds properly, but its duty appears less than focused. I must refuse your invitation till such time as your organization is more organized. That's fair. I already got the Lancers Guild. All right, over here. You would offer an old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I've sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady was wrought upon this land. That's fair, my bud. My dude, that is fair. I do not know if forget anyone else. I got 2 no's, so who the fuck are you? Hello. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest the air tournament back and give up on your gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We're just Ren, is it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside the Copperbell mines. You were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Moon tells me 'twas you who fell the fearsome black wolf, and now I see you stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of. You seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of your new order. Well, your cause is undoubtedly just. My old companion here would be relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I spent my entire adventuring career looking forward to. I shall join your company, just as soon as I've seen Endurance safely home. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this chick. Who is this chick? I don't know her. Alright, let's peace out. Actually, we have this guy. Alright. So if you beat the heat, so you can remain in the kitchen. Let's not grab that just yet. I'm curious about this one. I want that one. Alright. Oh, that thing. Alright. Let's continue. Let's head back over to the airship. Boom, 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 boom. To the pirate. Okay, we have to go this way. Sometimes I feel like I should be able to fit in those things. Okay, I should be able to go into this. Come on. Oh wait, never mind. You good? What's new, Ren? For my part, the LCR was most amenable to our requirements. A former word whaler and a seasoned adventurer. Our company will not be lacking for variety. That's much is certain. I'm interested in an interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Odal with a shot with while the iron is hot? Meet me in the Royal Promenade and endeavor to reclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. This one is easy. This one I get for free. Woo. Oh, my back. I don't think I've actually, like, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever really shown you guys the fucking artwork that I got done. So give me a second while I show you guys this. Boom. Look at this. Oh, fuck. Look at this. This is the artwork I got done for this basically for my channel. I do plan on putting this guy, which is gonna be Ren, as I am called Sai for the most part. Ren is gonna be basically our mascot. Besides my bird Lex. He'll be basically appearing every time I need something done. Holy fuck. Okay, Friday I am going to spend the entire day just like fucking what's the word? Why the fuck did I go? I will be doing all the stuff for I'll be doing the trial duties for for main scenario, trials, leveling roulette, stuff like that, and then I will also be doing the hunting log for the company hunting log, and then that should be about it. Chamber of Rules. Although I didn't fuck anything up. Dude, like my friends were like, oh, like I was in your fucking chat for 5 minutes. I can tell. Okay, here's the thing. I can fucking tell when people are in my chat. I can. I have the ability to see when people are in my chat, or watching the fucking stream. I can tell. Don't fucking play with me. I know I can check. You guys stay for like a fucking second, type a thing, and then fucking dip. Udal, the Gilded City, ones where fortune defies one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that's the final leg of our proving. As successful as the previous two, I might suggest into the lower levels before beginning your recruitment efforts. I do not think Sultana will take kindly to us poaching her personal guard. Let us be back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are completed. All right. I think this is the guild area. This is the... Yo. Hmm? Oh, you're the man who came into Little Amigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead. A whole lot of more of my friends besides. We're such fools. Anyway, that disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easy I'd been manipulated and vowed to make myself a more worldly man. So here I am, a new company of champions, and you say that it will take me to all corners of the realm. Sounds exactly the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I am not the same stripling you met at Little Amigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I know is out there. Hey, we got one. We got 5, so we're most likely not gonna get a lot of people. Yo. Have you come to tell me the news, soldier? Well, I've already heard it. Seems the would-be savior of Udal refugees went and got himself killed, and not by your hand. He was just as much as pawn as our helps cast-offs he sought to deceive. Is that why you're here? Actually, no. You surprised me with... You'd be surprised that rumors drift down the Pearl Lane. I know of these glorious new company of yours, and how far you'd go to avoid getting involved with it. I'd follow. Whispers on the street says your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by the syndicate's money. If you think you're recruiting for just cause, then you're just as big a fool as I took you for. Foreshadowing. Yo. A company that's looking for cure to the ills of the realm's entirety. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. Answer. The waterfall. Alright. Continue. Fuck. Do I have access to the Weaver's Guild? I do not. Alright, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's grab this. Alright, let's go down. Okay, there's no fucking way that someone in the Weaver's Guild is going to join a fucking company. Sorry? You wish to recruit me? Here's some new fashion manner of proposing of a lady. Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day, sir, to you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Alright, let's continue. Okay. Is this the lady we talked before? What happened? Coincidence? You remember me, perchance? I am Oceans, one of the churches of the Saint Adman Lama. Thank you again for your timely rescue, and I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred? Wasn't it? Tis new companions you seek. Then your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good. But my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you would well in this undertaking. Yeah, that's to be expected. Oh, I didn't attune to this one? Oh shoot, we actually did it. So yeah, once you complete all of the collect all the etherite shards, you getting access to just teleport right to where you need to go. Chamber rules. Like, so you can just teleport straight into the land. I probably will show you that later, but like right now, don't really feel like it. All right. How fared you, Ren? What tin gems did the streets of Udal offer up to you? Your unrelenting gaze. We got one guy. A single Almingan youth. Well, that certainly gives us an animal start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years, following the calamity, talks of your salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hopes and inspires these people was born in no small part of the victory you yourself have won. Thank you, Ren. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. Sure, but yes. We are free to begin. As you have no doubt summarized, Zatanna has also graced my trial company with her blessing. Our first wave of recruitment is over. The documents signed and finances secure. There is not to prevent me from taking the next step. What's the next step? Are you concerned by the syndicate's involvement? As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin for their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's subtle coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubt surrounding the enterprise, well, such shall plague us until the company has a chance to prove its worth. It is not to be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust on one success at a time. Speaking of a time, we should waste no more of it. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay first the stones for uniting Eosia. okay, but oh, I'm tired. We're taking a thing over to the place. Damn. Give me a second. I'm gonna.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
I think you're too.
Yes, there
You
is
are.
that, I suppose.
You are fucking too trusting, to be honest, bro.
Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Oh.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Dude, I'm just so fucking slow with this, all this stuff. The Rising Stone. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Ah, that, that is not a journey I soon wish to repeat. But I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of our efforts is at hand. I must see to the preparation of for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your service, friend. I'm certain the Senate will be relieved to see you free for duties. All right, we got like 20 minutes left. We can do this. Greetings, Ren. Afno tells me that all is in place to begin his trial company. San shall certainly be grateful to have support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stone. Itaru is cooperating with Afno to see that all is in readiness. So I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Sapphire might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there is aught he requires? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, once we hit that that 2-hour mark, I'm going to switch off and do a what's it called? We're gonna do what's it called? We're gonna do some roulettes. We're gonna do a roulette and then we're gonna do something else. I'm curious if we have enough. Okay, let's look. Currency. Yeah, we do not have enough for anything. All right. What can I do for you, Ren? I thought you might have your hands full helping out with the new arms of the Scions. Actually, I came to help you out. Ha! I barely noticed your new recruits arrived. 'Twas barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters who have passed here every day. While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'tis more burden that concerns me. I told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Stop point, the shipments we couldn't. Well, what the fuck? Godswin, what befell? God, we were bringing the shipments to Revenant's Toll. Provisions are marked for the frontier efforts, but was sought cross over into Modona. We were sent upon by brigands. Cough, cough. I believe they may have been heretics. They were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. There's not to be forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take a rest, and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounded. What to do? If characters are involved, then this could be more than a case of simple thievery. Excursions will need to be informed. Whence did the supplies originate? Post mortem, we collected the provisions from Cape Dragonhead proper. Understood. Then you are appraised to this development. Ren, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemp? Well, I need to send them a mass immediately. Of course, but I would have you travel there to offer your considerable talents. Ah, yes, I realized I contradicted my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident into a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relationship with Iscardians are far too important to risk half measures. That's fair. Thank you for understanding. Since I'm certain Lord Hassafont will be glad to see your assistance. All right. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I might just cut it short today. Alright. Hi, Alsafont. Well, if it isn't my friend Ren Cyrus, would you care for a plate of roast kakul? Maybe some mulled wine? No? Ah, I see you have not come into my house merely to escape the cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent mass from Revenant's Toll. I suspect I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Yeah. Alright.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortemp does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Sure.
Halone's blessings be upon you! Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
All right, how's your fun? Ugh, Red. All right, I was gonna put up my music again. Oh, over here. Friend, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray speak plainly. I am a man of action and need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the Fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess, 'tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabout have indeed grown thick within their number. They strike swiftly, without warning, and they are uncanny enough to evade our most able trackers. But not merely their newfound organization can confounds us. The heretic themselves seem somehow changed. I know not what the matter of influence this Iceheart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the gasp of the grips of righteous believer. 'Tis an unsettling, unnatural spell. Mayhaps you would care to question one of the recent victims? As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. A patrol found an unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming that he regains the use of his facilities, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid you in your task. All right. All right, let's go. Ooh. One of my favorite things, like, okay, one of the things I was going to do when I was trying to pick up what class I wanted to play as, was I really like the what is it called astrologian. I really like the I like the idea of the astrology. The astrology seems really fucking cool. But like, well, the one thing is, like, I don't really know how to heal, and it's a healer class, so like I've been very skeptical on whether or not I should play it. All right, tell you what happened. Why, yes, of course, I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything that to help catch those cowardly black hearts. I was traveling my usual route to Right Brim's front when suddenly a blow sent me reeling. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground. Several heretics were rifling me through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals. They were taking everything. Crystals? 'Twas then one of them noticed my blurred gaze, stalking over to better acquaint my head with his mace before darkness claimed me. However, I distinctly heard the words "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say this where they were holding my goods, but you cannot catch me rushing over to in pursuit. They tell me it was a miracle that I survived at all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me the second time. Interesting. So it's this way. Yeah, I'm gonna end it off early because we have a lot. Like I have to eat dinner and I'm tired. As much as I love doing this, it was just, I don't know, something about it. Oh fuck. Come at me. Yikes. God, draw your weapons, fall. Oh, wait, I recognize you. Adventurer? You're come seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of the raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have them corners in this ravine, and yet they vanished, like icy wraiths. God, they're so much taller than me. I hate this. He glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could that be Ice Heart herself? Come sneer at our foul? And where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the ice wall, some hidden tunnel that escapes our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. 'Twas would be where we would return to right brim front, lay our suspicions before Lord Jeromont. Alright. Ice Bear! They gave this to us way too early. They gave us. Oh my god! I wish I had this had flying when I finished up a Realm Reborn for the first time. Oh my god! This is so nice. I had a fucking rock everywhere. Imagine that, walking everywhere. What a pain. Alright. Hello. Ren, it appears that I owe you a thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no details on their report. My men found out that near Snowcloak were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handedly. I fear I woefully underestimated the threat of these heretics pose. while I understand you might balk at the notice, I must ask you that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost for us for now. What would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Hashafan of your discovery. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for I.P.S.I and her fanatics, these freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Alright. You also found... How far can I go? Holy shit, I can go down so fucking far. Holy crap. I would wish to get rid of this one because that's kind of annoying and dumb. I'm still not fucking done with this quest. Holy fuck.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
Not much, to be honest.
Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak?
Yeah.
Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion.
Dang. Alright.
Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action.
Interesting.
Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Yes. I guess we get, yeah. I had a feeling. Alright, this is the last thing, and then I'm gonna end off today's episode. Holy crap. Alright. Ren, 'tis good to see you return to Toll. How fared you in the frozen waste of Quathonth? House Spartum sent us a second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord Hashafan for his continued generosity. Yet, even as our our town grows its prosperity, I fear it will attract greater number of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us, Delphino's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. All right. I think it is time that we conclude today's episode. If you haven't already and you wish to show some support, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Thank everyone for joining and people who are watching in the future. I'm not sure what I'm planning to do for Wednesday, but tomorrow I plan to do something. Tomorrow I plan to play some. The anniversary of when I first actually started YouTube. Like, technically, like, I don't actually know the date of the channel's creation, but I consider tomorrow the 7th, the anniversary of my channel. If you could, I greatly appreciate you stopping by and showing some love. I'll be playing Wasteland, the first game I ever played on this channel, and I will be basically just going over all the stuff. I've finished up playing that game, so I would be so happy to replay it again. I do not plan on finishing up the game. I just want to show my appreciation and just play the game for how long. With that said, I think I'm gonna end off today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play something later on tonight, but right now, thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.